Hey guys, Gina here, looking musty, crusty, and dusty. Not a brow in sight. Well, not a good brow in sight. I'm coming to you today with a vlog. I guess my first real vlog of what it's like to really take care of reptiles and animals in general when you are sick. So quick, disclaimer here. I absolutely love my animals. I will always do everything and anything I can for them, whether or not I look like I got hit by a truck or I sound like I get hit by a truck. So I got diagnosed with COVID and it sucks. I have some breathing issues as it is, so it's a little bit harder for me to deal with it, I guess. For those of you who have asthma and have really bad breathing issues or underlying causes, I'm sure you already know that it can get really bad. Granted, not as bad as it used to be, because I'd probably be dead. I have just a couple of things to do this morning. I have to do my daily feeding of Rocco over here, and then Draco, who was on the bottom, who's getting a little bit antsy. And yeah, sorry for the shaking. I'm sorry for my voice, and sorry for how I look. If you see a lot of cuts, it's because I keep coughing, and I really don't want you to hear that. With that being said, let's get to it. So I had this idea actually after I had already fed the cats. So their food is already down. They did already eat. I am now in the process of making a quick salad for Draco and Rocco because they need to eat, and it is about that time. It's a little bit later, but I am also working. I am working at home. I am very fortunate to have the most amazing bosses that you could ever imagine. And, they have been super supportive with all the crazy stuff. Oh, calling his lip. All the crazy stuff that has been happening. And, allowing me to do my work at home while I get better, because I don't want to get anybody else sick. So they are going to be getting some collard greens today. I am going to be doing just some of that, and then a little bit of a topper, and then also some calcium powder, just because, for some reason, my bearded dragons really just enjoy having plain lettuce. I give them things like pumpkin. I also give them things like squash and things like that, and they really like it. But it just seems like they really like the salad much better. And I know that breaking this salad up like this is definitely a little bit overkill, but right now I haven't had a chance to cut it up since I had just purchased it. So it is washed, it is clean, it is also treated with some ReptiSafe, just to be on the safe side. No pun intended there or whatever. I don't even know if that is a pun. I think I'm just talking out of my behind right now because I'm delirious. So yeah. Just a little bit of lettuce right there. Well, not lettuce, but collard greens. I'm going to take some of this lizard food topper here. These are just a flour topper, so it's high in fiber. It's a treat. It has, red clover flowers. It has pink corn flowers and rose petals. And the fact that it's really kind of small, I'm having a hard time reading it. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to just open this up. Take a little bit of a pinch, and then I break it up onto the salad just to add a little bit of a crunch. I don't add a lot, I just add a tiny bit. And then to top everything off and to give a little more hydration, I give a quick spritz of ReptiSafe treated water. And then I have the calcium here. This is just regular calcium. They do have their lights and everything, so they are still getting that D3. Woo! I had to pause there for a second. Your girl just started choking. Good Lord. So I'm gonna do the same thing with Rocco's. That bigger salad's for Draco because he's a big boy, and then Rocco's my little baby. Let me just finish doing this, and then we can go feed the babies. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that when I went into their enclosures, they're a little dirty right now. And that's because they need to be cleaned. That's going to be part of my agenda for today. Oh, all these cuts, I'm telling you. I can't with these coughing. I can't, you know. I have meds, so I am taking that. But yes, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I have to get their enclosures cleaned today just because they have some, you know, Rocco's going a little crazy over there. I guess he's excited about his salad. But yes, so I'm going to have to get this kind of wiped down and cleaned today. So that's going to be part of the agenda. I got to get back to work, and I will check in with you in a little bit. What are you doing, silly boy? What are you doing, the Flokemeister? He's just chilling. Instead of balls to the wall, he's balls to the door. Whatever floats your boat there, babe. Hey, so I'm doing my lunchtime check-in. As you can tell, I'm probably looking a little worse for wear right now because I'm starting to feel a little bit worse than I was. But pets don't care. So it seems like Rocco ran through his poop. So I tried to clean it out of his tank, and it looks like someone's getting a bath today. You did it. You did it. Look at that. What did you do? He's like, Ma, I don't care. Bath time for the Rocco. So this is when I realized I've been holding my phone the wrong way the whole time. So the beginning of the video is going to look a little funky, and the end of the video is going to look how it should look. So I just realized too that my bathroom looks like a whole mess in this video. Ugh, I am a whole mess. Please don't judge me. It is cleaning day on Sunday, so we'll be getting all that taken care of. Okay, so we went through everything. Their, well, except for the glass here. Their enclosures, oh, that's on the outside. Their enclosures are clean. Everything is all set. I know that they're kind of bare bones right now, but it's because this upcoming year, we're going to be getting some nice little upgrades, right, Bubba? Sorry, I'm out of breath. This being sick thing and all that is just for the birds. So I do have Draco covered because he gets very upset seeing any other animal. Yeah, so I do this because this is how he is most comfortable. I'm going to find a better solution because I think what I'm going to do is, and I have this sitting here so it holds them up because, you know, ghetto and all, is I think we're going to be moving them downstairs into the basement. You know, just like every other reptile keeper. Basement seems to be the place to go. So yeah, that's kind of how this is working currently. And we only have, what, about like a month or something like that left. So I think they'll be all right for now. But yeah, I did move Draco's hide up here only because he doesn't use it. So it's just kind of going to waste. And Rocco is now too big for his little favorite thing. He loves this. He literally will never get off of this damn thing. So I have to keep that in here for now. And then, yeah, I know, I'm talking about you. So yeah, so now I have them both in here, and hopefully now he'll start utilizing this instead of it having going to waste down here. See if I can take a little peeky peek at him. He was just head bobbing like a few minutes ago. Yep, there he is, giving that evil eye. He came from a rescue situation and or adoption situation. But yeah, like I said, I'll get into that when I do my introduction of reptiles. Well, introduction to my pets, really. That way, you know, you guys can see the backgrounds of all the babies that I have going on right now. My next step is to check some water bowls. I am on my break at lunch right now. I mean, I'm on my lunch break right now. Check some water bowls, make sure that they are clean and filled, and go from there. So in order for me to go up to the top rack, I'm not short by any stretch of the imagination. I'm around like 5'5". So I am still gonna have to use this ladder, which you can tell I use for my reptiles because there's a lot of like calcium powder left. But let's go up there and check Anakin and see how his water bowl is doing. Okay, so this is Anakin's enclosure, my pink tongue skink. I am going to, good God, I'm going to change his water bowl because clearly he likes to make a whole mess. Let's grab this water bowl because it is absolutely disgusting. And for a little tiny pink tongue skink, like, you would think his water bowl wouldn't get that gross, but it does. It really does. So this right here is Titan's enclosure. I'm not going to show you to the left because that's where he's hanging out. I'm not going to tell you what he is either because I have a video coming out of me receiving him. He is the newest addition to the family. I got him from Snake Discovery. And yeah, stay tuned. Let's take a look at his water bowl. And it's clean because I just cleaned it the other day. But it definitely needs some water, so let's fill that up. This is one of my many cups that I have in my little reptile room. That is already treated with Repti-Safe. Boop. And there it is. Lo and behold, with all the things going on in reptile room today, I guess someone decided to wake up and join us. Hey, Char Char. There you go, a little sneak peek of Char. Heh, peek of Char. I'm going to take out his food dish. This was from last night. Now, they're both going to get sprayed tonight, so I'm not going to do that right now because I usually like to spike their humidity at night for them. My crested gecko and my gargoyle gecko. Now, also too, their enclosures are kind of sad right now because, again, I haven't done a whole lot currently. We're going to be moving them into the basement, and I figured that's a good time to really get them upgraded and to get everyone set in their forever homes. So this is Giz's enclosure. His bowl definitely needs to be clean. I don't know what's up with these ones. These ones, for some reason, they just look so much dirtier because when I clean it out, it still has that like darkness to it. So, but anyway, let's get that clean and get him some fresh water as well. Last, we have Astrid. She is my Rackhorn hybrid. She is also in the middle of shed right now. Well, she just got out of being blue. So her water probably should be changed too. I did spray her this morning just to really up her humidity so she can shed easily. But I checked on her and she still has not. But we're not going to disturb her much because she gets a little bitey. Okay, so in my kitchen, upstairs, I do have a duo sink. So currently this is where I wash all of their stuff in this side, the left side. Don't look at the right side. That one's kind of a hot mess right now. I'm going to clean these out using some Dawn dish soap. You know, wipe them clean, dry them, make sure that there's no soap left in them. And then I'm going to replace them and we should be good to go. Okay, so now that everybody's bowls are clean, I'm going to place them in, fill them with water, and we'll be all set. Now for my pride and joy. Now don't get me wrong, I love all of my reptiles. I think they are amazing. Xena though, my ball python, has a special place in my heart though. Her and I have been through a lot, and I will obviously explain the story when I go into the meet my pets portion of everything. Her water bowl was also clean, so I'm just going to fill this up for her. I cleaned that, let's see, yesterday actually. Now, you know, I'm starting to lose track of my time, but this is her enclosure. I know it's, you know, probably a little bit sad too, but currently she loves it. I'm gonna have to test some things out because when I first put her in here, this was even too much clutter for her. Like she has an interesting backstory. So I have to slowly integrate her with more and more things, believe it or not. So, but yeah, she's also one that's going to be getting her enclosure redone, you know, with some awesome things, and I can't wait to get started. Sorry for the lighting. Your girl is a sweaty hot mess right now. Like, this stash is collecting and I'm letting the ears flop around because I just had to put my hair up. It was just too hot. So I'm sitting down, relaxing for a second. That's Bri behind me. That's Brian, my black cat. But yeah, I've been talking a lot about these enclosures and how, you know, I'm going to be redoing them and they're going to be getting all these like makeovers. And I, with the holidays coming up, you know, I was going to do it earlier. It's just with my boyfriend and his son and all the kids we have in our lives and family and everything. I'm sorry about the light. It's like very glaring, but hey, maybe it makes me look better. Do I look skinnier? Okay. But yeah, so with the holidays and everything, it just would be better, you know, to just kind of wait until it's a little less hectic. But I will keep you guys updated and I will be able to show you the process as it goes along as well. So I'm going to go back to work, you know, and hopefully not die. And we will catch up again in a little bit, because I then have to feed this monster next to me. I need to feed his little crazy behind because it's almost time for him to get his dubious. And I'll film a little bit of that. And then, yeah, that should be it then for my reptile stuff for today. It's a little bit lighter than what I usually do because a lot of the stuff I had already done like prior to being sick. And yeah. You know, we'll have to go from there. Hey guys, so this should be my last check-in for the day. This is roughly around the time that I would be getting home from work. And that's when I usually feed Rocco his dubious. So let's get that going. So I can honestly take the rest of the night to edit and relax. Okay, so like in my last video, I had wrote that I really cannot stand bugs. I think these things are disgusting. These doobies are just, oh my goodness. So I don't breed them. No. I will not breed them. I will get them delivered to me. I will gut load them, which is why this little thing is in here right now. They just had some food on it last night, and I guess they must have devoured all of it. So they are hiding currently. I'm going to grab a bunch out, and then we're going to feed these to the baby. I have these placed in a container with some calcium plus, just so he can get his vitamins and everything like that as well. I would feed Draco, but he actually just had some yesterday, and he's a little on the chunky side, so he doesn't need to be eating every single day all these bucks. So let's get to it. Can we just take a moment and just admire how excited he is for his food? So he usually eats roughly around 12 to 14 dubias. He is a growing boy still, so he definitely needs a little bit more. Sometimes I'll give him more. It depends on just how hungry he is. But I'm not going to show feeding all of them. Look, I just cleaned this enclosure without. I'm not going to show feeding all of them because it'll probably take me a while. So yeah, I'm just going to cut this video off here. You can enjoy a little bit of crunch. And I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever time it is that you're watching this. And I will see you soon in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Rocco. Bye. Good catch.